All right, so let's do a quick recap of my last 2 days. Yesterday, fish in the morning, caught 7, I believe. I actually lost 4 fish yesterday morning, but I caught 7. Predominantly, if I remember, most of those 7s were males. They were all shallow. I'm gonna say in 6 foot of water, 4 to 6 foot of water. The males were had their tuxedos on. They were blacked out. So those males are moving up. The spawn has started down here at Lake of the Ozarks. I'm fishing between the 6 and 11 mile marker on the main channel. Yesterday, like I said, caught 7 in the morning. Took a break, went back out early afternoon. I want to say around 1:30, 2 o'clock. Finished off my limit pretty easily midday. Then just fished around for fun the rest of the evening till dark. Ended up catching 43 yesterday. So total. Like I said, easy limit, good keepers. So kept those 15. And then, yeah, like I said, just kind of poked around and saw what I could find. I ended up running down by the 11. Ended up fishing predominantly, caught most of my fish last night on a dock on a brush pile. I'm gonna say that was probably in about 10 foot of water. And the crappie were shallow. Every fish, both yesterday and today, I caught on this combination right here. It's a Charlie Brewer 1.5 slider, June bug, so it's a purple and chartreuse jig head, 16th ounce jig head. It's actually a chrome jig head that has a little bit of pink splatter on it, so we'll just call that a pink jig head. Today went out, got to the spot about 6:30, I want to say about 6:30. Went to that original dock. Just wanted to catch some fish. Dad had his knee worked on, so he hasn't been able to get out. So I just wanted to catch some fish to get some fish in the freezer for him. Fished there for about 10 minutes and didn't have anything. Moved from there across to a point that I had fished in the past and also yesterday, and ended up catching a quick limit in 30 minutes. I had my limit, if I started fishing probably, like I said, about 6:30, I had my limit by 7:08 exactly, I think. Every fish that I caught was on that same combination, 1.5 Charlie Brewer slider, June bug, that's a purple and chartreuse. Ended up, like I said, quick limit of 15 this morning. I wanted to fish till 7:30, so I fished till 7:30, caught another 5. Just playing around again. Moved, I wanted to see, this particular point has a dock on it, and in the past we fished behind the dock. I hadn't done that because what I was doing was I was catching all the fish kind of on the side of the dock and out on a brush pile, and I didn't want to get over them and spook them. So once I had my limit, wasn't really worried about if I spooked those fish or not. So I crept up, and then I ended up just pitching behind the dock over the cables. And caught those 5, doing that essentially. So yeah, get behind the docks, fish in between docks, those points, those rocky points. That's where I had all my luck at this weekend, or not this weekend, but this week. I was down for 2 days, Thursday, today's Friday. I was gonna fish tonight. There's no point in fishing tonight. I'm gonna do a little work, head home. I don't know when the next time I'll be down is. I mean, it's starting to get fired up pretty good down here. The spawn, it is just starting, in my opinion. We are at the front end of it. So if we can get in another week and a half, 2 weeks, it's going to be on fire down here. So let me know where you guys are fishing down here at the Lake of the Ozarks. Give me a comment. I'll make sure to comment back. Also failed to mention the setup I'm using as far as my rod and reel goes. I use this is a Shimano Stratic CI4 Plus. It was my favorite reel. Can't get them anymore. What I use also too is the Vanford. So they're basically, in my opinion, they're the exact same reel. I think Shimano kind of upgraded the Stratic with the Vanford, but I use a 2500 series. I've mentioned in the past I like a 2500 series. Seems like I can cast a little bit further with that. Line comes off a little bit easier, quicker, especially shooting docks. This is a G Loomis 5.5 foot GL3 ultralight rod. I have a 6-footer as well too. Actually broke it. Saw that on one of the last videos. So that's going back to G Loomis. I use their Expediter program, so they're sending me a new rod. But that's primarily my main rod now that I've got that 6-footer. I like the 6-footer a little bit better than the 5.5, so you can get it out a little bit further. But yeah, so yeah, that's a setup for today. Shimano Stratic CI4 Plus 2500 on a G Loomis GL3 5.5 foot ultralight. But in the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.